So today I'm going to see how slow a 0% AI. Right, well, the lowest you can go is 20%. Unfortunately for me, I can't go any lower than that. So we're going to have to go with 20% AI, which I didn't realize before I made the thumbnail. So yeah, 0/20% AI. We're going to give ourselves 14 laps and we're going to go a full lap behind that Mazzano, a track that's pretty hard to overtake at the best of times. So even when we get stuck in traffic, this might be a little bit difficult. Let's get into it and see how it goes. Okay, here we go. We are on the grid. We have a whole lap now to leave them go, which I'm going to have to keep rolling on, because if you stay still for too long, as I found out, you get disqualified. So unfortunately, I'm going to go down to power 1 and I'm going to just roll around. So yeah, now I have a hard front on. I tried a little test a while ago to see what the pace is of them versus my pace, to see if the laps are kind of enough. So I didn't waste kind of 40 minutes going around and being either way too fast and doing it way too early, or way too slow and not doing it at all. So and the soft basically was just overheating. Now I know for a fact that the tires and GP are always been bugged, so I don't even know if the hard will work, but we need to see what we can do. Already they're on their way to Quercia, so let's fast forward till when they pass me. Okay, so here they come. They're coming into turn 2 now. The leaders, Martin, Marquez and Acosta. First time I've ever seen blue flags on this game. And they don't look that slow. To be honest, I thought they'd look worse. I'll stay off track until the last guy passes, which, no surprise, is a Repsol Honda. Go! Right. See if we can get it done. So it was critical in this first lap here that we could catch and pass as many of these people in the opening lap, because every lap I spend behind these guys just slow. As you can see, mid-corner speed there, for example, Marini has to really bounce across the inside curve to kind of get past them. The acceleration, they seem fine, and in straight and braking they're okay. They're a bit early, but the main way the AI are slowed down is really middle of the corner. It looks like they just don't take as much lean in. It feels like they just don't hold the racing line like normally. So I think that's the way they're slowed. They're just probably a bit of a limiter on your lean. They're just in turn and kind of just slows you down middle of the corner. As you can see here, I kind of get just stuck on the outside. So every time here we kind of go around someone, we're just getting stuck and kind of getting a bit of a position where we need to get around them. So it was critical for my first lap that we could cut through them and not lose too much time, or else we might be in trouble come lap 14. End of lap 1, we are back up to halfway through the pack, so it's not too bad. To be honest, I thought we'd get through them a bit quicker. I'm struggling to get my tyres even back into the operating window. Here we go. Now we are fully on lap ourselves. We're 1 minute 33 behind. Tires now are just only coming in, so we'll see. We'll need about 11 laps to do this, so we've given us just about enough time, I'd imagine. That's with us doing low 30s and then doing high 38, 39s, which is what Maverick's done so far. So we need to get down to our speed pretty quick. So before I did this challenge, I did a small bit of calculations, and it was looking like the AI, as you can just see on screen, they were doing 39s and 38s as their lap times. I knew on a good lap I could do a 29, a high 29, but mainly 30s were in my my race pace. So I knew I had to be doing pretty much 30s for the whole race, and on a lap 11 it takes me 11 laps to catch back up from being a lap down. So if you do the maths, we give them 1 lap, then plus 11 to get back with them, and also the time we lose from coming through the pack twice. It's looking like midway through lap 13, if everything goes to plan, is when we should catch them. But we'll see, it doesn't always go to plan. So unfortunately for me, hard front tyre seems to heat up just as bad as the soft, and I have less grip, so it's kind of like there's no benefit of having the front on the bike. I feel like I'm slower and it still overheats, so I still have massive vibration through most of the right-handers, which is ideal. So thanks, milestone. So even though the front tyre was really being a bit of an issue at the moment, and overall the pace was still pretty good, after 4 laps we've gone faster every lap, and we're on here to set a low 1 minute 30, so we're definitely matching the speed. But the only issue is the track limit warnings. Now, because they're going to be so much slower when I catch them, they're going to actually be in my way, like dangerously, and I'm going to have to take avoiding action, and you can easily have contact with them, which ends up you getting a warning. So it wouldn't be a million miles away to think that we might get a long lap or 2 in this race yet, and that would really push my challenge a little further in the distance. Starting to hear them, so most of them are in the last corner as I'm coming into Quercia, so all of Tramonto and all of the very difficult Crotone, as we go so deep, still ahead of us. And that's one issue there. You'll see track limit warnings, we've gotten 2 in the last 2 laps now, so just need to be very careful of them, as they will ruin this run otherwise. 5 laps to go. I still need to pull in 40 seconds on the leaders, which is quite a lot. I reckon I'll probably have the back of the field in a lap or two. First 29 of the run. To be honest, I would have thought it would have come a lot earlier, but at least we got it at some point. Oh, we can see them. We can see them. Let's have 20 seconds though. Make up to the top guys. It's going to be pretty close, this one. Now, we're 2 warnings away from a long lap, and the long lap could be the difference between getting it and missing out in this challenge, I think. And if I hit off a couple of these guys I go past or end up on the wrong part of the track, it could be an easy long lap for me to pick up. We're losing a lot of time. Feels like anyway. Good to see 0% AI versus 100% AI, no different for the Yamaha. Alright. The Japanese bikes and Augusto Fernandez have been taken care of. Only 3/10 off, in fairness, we haven't lost a lot. Now we have another 5 seconds up to the GP23s and so. Oh, we're 1 warning away. Worst part is I have to keep pushing on. So if I start trying riding and avoiding limits, I'll only ride tight and I'll still get it and just go slower. So at this point, I think I just need to accept getting it and try to keep pushing. Alright, they're at the end of the straight. Oh, our first big mistake. There can be a warning. Could get a warning. Under investigation, no. Right, we're gonna have to try a dive bomb somewhere. I'm waiting for that just to turn into a long lap because I did rear-end him. And there it is. We've been caught. Well, that kind of gives us freedom, although we can kind of take the piss a bit with the limits because there's only a lap and a half. Or 2.5 laps even left. Oh, right up behind Vinales. For some reason now the individual riders are giving us more bothers than the other. Again, into the back of him. Why Vinales has been such a pain for me to pass, but he is. Thankfully he's wide there. Seems like how they slow them down is just they have a lot less turning radius. And you can turn underneath them, but for some reason Vinales on the Aprilia was just riding the perfect line, but parking it. Another warning. There's Marky Mark in front. Marky Martin out in the lead. Oh, that was a big lunge for no reason. For some reason, as soon as I got into the front, I've started riding poorly. Giving away a lot of time, but it looks like we still should do it. We have the long lap on this lap, and then I think by the end of the lap we should nearly get Jorge Martin again. We're going to take our long lap nice and slowly this lap. Get it done. There's so much time I feel. Oh, they've been putting my right height device down. I'll try and cancel that. Alright, we've given Jorge Martin about 5 seconds. Oh, so much faster. When I come down to the last lap, I didn't think it'd be this tight, to be honest. I think I've made a bit of a mess at the last half of the race, to be honest, because up until when I was setting the 29s and low 30s, as soon as I caught them, there's been some complications, long laps and all sorts going on. Right, 42. I still have one or two more to kind of give away yet. I'm gonna catch him on the last lap. Oh, I'm on the green. I'll leave back through because that is past the cheating, but we're gonna go around the outside. We finally take the lead with just over half a lap to go. and immediately make a mistake into the next turn. So to see, thankfully. Front tire is absolutely just dead. Doesn't look too bad on the graph, but as soon as you get on the brakes, there's just so much vibration, the bike just pushes wide. But we are thankfully going to get it done. There was a point there for a while I was thinking maybe, but I was thinking 5-6 laps left and I still have 40 seconds to catch him. I was thinking maybe that won't be possible, but thankfully in the end we have managed to do it. Up to the line. Going to be 7 seconds in the end, but man, it was close to some points. So at the end, it just looks like nearly a normal race, other than the fact I was like 10 seconds faster, almost 10 seconds faster. I was 10 seconds faster than most people, but not the front guys. So yeah. Comfortable in the end, really. The hard front made it a bit difficult. I probably would have done it a lot easier if I picked the soft, but at the same time, I don't know what the soft would have felt like on them last few laps, because that hard felt terrible. There was just so much chatter and vibration, and then heavy brake, and a lot of times when I got to maybe 30-40 degrees lean, I had to kind of just release the front brake just to run a bit wide. So yeah, could have been a lot more difficult, but we got there in the end. So that is where we're going to leave it for today. If you want me to do any more kind of stupid challenges as a game, I'm kind of getting to the point now where I'm doing career mode kind of consistently, but I would like to kind of branch out from career mode and do other things. So if you have any ideas of kind of something you want to see, I have a few more videos planned for this game, but at the moment I'd like some feedback from you. What would you like to see on this game? So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you in a future MotoGP 24 video in the not so distant future. Thanks for watching. Slán go fall.